Welcome back to day 2 of your journey towards ultimate success. Last time, we focused on setting well-defined goals and understanding the emotional landscape that comes with them. Today, we'll tackle an equally crucial aspect of your journey, breaking through mental barriers that may be holding you back from achieving your full potential. The following session contains hypnosis and shouldn't be listened to while driving or operating heavy machinery. Today, we delve into a subject that has fascinated psychologists, philosophers, and thinkers for centuries: the power of the mind to both propel us forward and hold us back. Have you ever wondered why, despite your best intentions and efforts, you sometimes find yourself stuck in the same patterns, unable to break free and move towards your goals? The culprit often lies in the self-limiting beliefs that form the boundaries of our mental landscapes. Self-limiting beliefs are the internal narratives that convince us of what we can or cannot achieve. These beliefs often arise from past experiences, cultural norms, or messages from authority figures in our lives. While they may have served a purpose at some point, often as protective mechanisms, they usually outlive their utility and turn into invisible barriers that confine our potential. For example, if you have ever experienced failure in a specific area, you might develop a self-limiting belief that says, "I'm not good at this." Even if this was true in the past, clinging to this belief can prevent you from developing the necessary skills and attitudes to succeed in the future. It's akin to carrying around an old map that no longer reflects the landscape, leading you in circles. So exactly how do these beliefs impact success? They operate subtly, often below the level of conscious awareness, influencing your thoughts, actions, and decisions in a way that reinforces their existence. When you internalize a belief like "I can't do it," your mind will find ways to make that statement true. You might avoid opportunities, procrastinate, or self-sabotage, all without fully understanding why you're doing it. Breaking free from self-limiting beliefs is no small task. It requires self-awareness, introspection, and a willingness to challenge the status quo of your internal world. The process involves identifying these beliefs, understanding their origins, and then replacing them with empowering thoughts that better serve your current needs and future ambitions. Today, we're not just going to talk about self-limiting beliefs, we're going to confront them head-on. We'll use techniques that allow you to rewrite the mental scripts that have been running your life, perhaps without your knowledge. By the end of this session, you'll have the tools to turn these invisible barriers into stepping stones on your path to ultimate success. It's time to broaden your horizons, to push the boundaries, and to redefine what you're capable of achieving. Are you ready to break down the walls of your mental prison and step into a world of limitless possibilities? You know, many people find that sometimes as they go through the motions of life, they come across invisible barriers, walls if you will, that seem to just rise out of nowhere. Have you ever wondered what it would be like if those walls weren't solid? Imagine for a moment that these walls are made of mist, easy to pass through. And isn't it interesting how mist can sometimes seem like a solid wall, yet at others it's as if you can walk right through it? Now let's focus on your breath. Breathe in deeply, holding that breath for a moment, recognizing how even the act of breathing can sometimes seem automatic. And yet it's within your control when you choose to focus on it. And just exhale, releasing not just air, but perhaps some of those constraints you've held onto. Maybe releasing some you weren't even aware of until now. Feel free to let go as you continue to breathe in and out, naturally and rhythmically. And your eyes might start to feel heavier. Just allow them to close And maybe you've noticed how closing your eyes allows you to see your inner world with greater clarity. How fascinating that is, to be aware yet not aware, to see yet not see, is like the turning of a page, the beginning of a new chapter, one where those solid barriers start to look less and less solid. Feel the tension leaving your body as if each muscle were echoing your thoughts and deciding to just let go. And some people find it quite easy to let go, while others discover that they can let go when they give themselves permission. Either way, you may notice how good it feels to just let go, drifting into a deeper and deeper state of deep relaxation. And as you find yourself in this relaxed, open state, you might become aware of how different layers of your consciousness seem to stack upon one another like the rings of a tree. And just as a tree grows and changes, so too does your understanding of your internal world. And isn't it quite something to realize that each layer has its own story to tell? Imagine you're standing in a hallway with many doors. Each door represents an aspect of your life, your experiences and your beliefs. Some doors are open, letting the sunlight in, while others are closed, perhaps even locked. And have you ever wondered what's behind those closed doors? Maybe there's a curiosity that begins to rise, a sense of wonder that beckons you to explore. But there's no rush. You can take your time. You have all the time in the world. Picture yourself standing in front of a door labeled limiting beliefs. The handle may feel cool to the touch, but the sensation warms up as your hand wraps around it. And when you're ready, open that door and take a step inside. Here you find a room filled with mist, the same mist that used to form your barriers. How magical it is that this mist can be both a barrier and a pathway to a deeper understanding, a deeper relaxation. Allow the mist to envelop you as you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. And you might begin to notice that as the mist starts to disperse, it reveals a staircase leading down. Each step you take invites you into a deeper level of yourself, moving you closer and closer to the core of your being. And as you descend, you feel an enhanced calm settling over you like a warm blanket, reassuring you that this journey is a safe and necessary one. Now you're at the deepest layer, a space so tranquil and serene that it almost feels otherworldly. Here in the depths of your consciousness, you can lay the foundation for new empowering beliefs. In this deepest layer of your consciousness, let's pause for a moment, because this is a special place, a sanctuary of sorts. Within this sacred landscape, you have the power to make lasting changes. Changes that can break those walls, no, dissolve those mists of limiting beliefs. And while you may have considered these beliefs to be a constant part of your life, constants too can change. Now, isn't that something? Now you might want to recall those limiting beliefs you've held onto. There's no need to focus too hard. Just allow them to come forth naturally. Maybe they're beliefs about your abilities, your worth, or your potential. Perhaps you could imagine them as objects here in this sanctuary, old books perhaps, or dusty tapestries hanging on the walls. And what if you could take down one of those tapestries and look at it closely? Really examine it. Maybe you'll notice the threads of past experiences woven into the tapestries. And maybe you begin to see how some threads seem to contradict the overall pattern. And that's curious, isn't it? How something you believe to be a singular truth can have so many nuances. Feel free to put that tapestry aside for a moment and turn your attention to a blank canvas nearby. Imagine you've been given a set of paints, each color representing a new, empowering belief. How wonderful it would be to dip your brush into the colors you choose and start painting on that canvas. Perhaps you paint words or symbols. Maybe you sketch outlines or abstract forms. It doesn't matter what it looks like. It's the intention that counts. Each stroke embeds a new belief into the canvas of your mind, replacing the old, dusty tapestry you had before. And you'll find that these new beliefs are not just mere words or pictures. They are living, breathing entities. Just as you breathe life into them, they breathe life into you, empowering you, strengthening you, re-energizing your steps as you journey towards your ultimate success. There's no need to rush through this process. Savor it. Because this is the story you're writing for yourself. And in this story, you're not just the protagonist, but also the narrator. You get to choose how the chapters unfold, how the sentences are structured, and how the story ends. By now, your new canvas is taking form, each stroke a testament to your newfound empowering beliefs. And interestingly, each stroke seems to resonate, creating ripples that touch every area of your life. You might even find it captivating how these new beliefs bring forth opportunities that seem previously veiled. And isn't it curious how a change in perspective can illuminate hidden pathways? But the process doesn't have to stop here, because in this sanctuary of your innermost self, there are no boundaries to what you can conceive and achieve. Now imagine if you could seal these new beliefs, really let them dry and settle into the canvas of your mind. Picture yourself taking a sealing brush soaked in a liquid of commitment and resilience. With each stroke of the sealing brush, the new beliefs become more vibrant, more permanent. How splendid it is to see them come alive in such a vivid, enduring manner. You may realize that these new, empowering beliefs have voices of their own. Listen to them, allow them to converse with you. They tell you, you are capable. You are deserving. You are bound for greatness. Listen as they echo through the chambers of your mind, becoming your new inner dialogue. In this dialogue, you can acknowledge past errors and see them as stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. Just imagine how refreshing it would be to face challenges with these revitalized beliefs, whispering words of encouragement, inspiring action rather than hesitation. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to show the world, and more importantly yourself, what you're truly made of. With your new beliefs firmly sealed and their voices echoing as your new reality, it's time to let them integrate into every fiber of your being. Feel them flow through you, energizing each cell, each thought, each action. Notice how natural it feels, how easy it is to adopt them, as if you've known them all along. Because perhaps in some deep intuitive way you have. They've always been there, haven't they, waiting for you to unveil them, to embrace them, to live them. And so now that you have, how can you ever go back to what was? The simple answer is, you can't. You've grown, evolved and expanded. From this point forward, your path is one of endless possibilities, guided by your freshly imbued, empowering beliefs. And as you listen to the sound of my voice, begin to notice the sensation of your breath flowing in and flowing out. The same breath that sustains you in moments of triumph and of struggle. And as you inhale deeply, taking in the essence of your new empowering beliefs, you can start to come back to the here and now. Just as a flower blooms with the caress of sunlight, feel your awareness expanding, radiating outwards from your core to the surface of your being. It might just be that you're sensing a newfound vitality, a surge of energy with every inhalation, and as you exhale, let go of any last residue of limitation. Allow it to dissipate into the universe as you claim your newfound empowerment. And you might find that your fingers want to wiggle, perhaps a little at first, and then with more awareness. And that's fine. That's more than fine. It's fantastic. Your toes might wish to join the dance, reminding you of the countless steps you'll be taking on your journey to ultimate success. Steps guided by your new empowering beliefs, your own personal North Star. So when you're ready, only when you're truly ready, open your eyes, and as you do you might realize that the world looks just a little bit different. Or maybe it's you that's different, changed in subtle, yet profound ways. Coming back to full awareness, you'll notice that these changes are not just in your mind, they're real, as tangible as the breath that sustains you. And now as you move throughout your days, you'll find that these empowering beliefs are not just ideas, but living energies within you. They will surface when you need them most, whispering wisdom and encouragement. Your new beliefs will become your guiding light, illuminating your path even in the moments of darkness. You'll be amazed at how instinctively you'll act in alignment with them, each action propelling you closer to your ultimate success. And now on to the homework for this session. I'd like you to carry the momentum of today's session into your everyday life. To do so, you'll engage in an enriching and enlightening exercise. This assignment is designed to further solidify your new empowering beliefs, making them not just abstract concepts, but practical tools for daily life. The first step is to identify trigger moments. Firstly, think about the situations or circumstances that commonly trigger your old self-limiting beliefs. It could be while facing a challenge at work, interacting with certain people, or confronting personal obstacles. Take note of those moments. You can write them down in a journal or simply keep a mental note. The next step is affirming your new beliefs. Whenever you encounter these trigger moments, pause for a moment and consciously shift to your new empowering beliefs. Remind yourself of the affirmations we've established today. Say them out loud or silently within your mind. Feel free to create your own affirmations that resonate with you. The more personal they are, the more powerful their impact. Step 3 is to take conscious action. After affirming your new belief, act accordingly. For example, if an old belief tells you that you're not good enough for a promotion, counter it with an empowering belief that asserts your capabilities and deservingness. Then act as if you've already had that promotion. How would you behave? What tasks will you take on? Do it with confidence, fully embodying your new belief. The next step is to reflect and journal. At the end of the day, spend some time in reflection. Think about the instances where you applied your new empowering beliefs. How did it feel? What outcomes did you notice? Were there moments where you could have applied them but didn't? Journal all these observations. They'll provide you invaluable insight as you continue this transformative journey. And the final step, rinse and repeat. Consistency is key to making these new beliefs a natural part of your subconscious. Keep practicing these steps for the next week. You'll find that each time you do, your new beliefs will take root a little more deeply, becoming automatic responses to life's challenges. It's a simple exercise, yet profoundly transformative when practiced consistently. Your empowering beliefs, once vague ideas, will become vivid realities, guiding your actions and shaping your destiny. As we close today's session on breaking mental barriers and cultivating empowering beliefs, I hope you carry these insights with you, turning them into actionable change. Next time, we'll be focusing on developing self-confidence, a cornerstone for any kind of success. I'm excited for you to unlock the powerful and confident person you've always been inside. And so until next time, goodbye and good mental health.